first, rewrite number 1 in standard form. So let's do that. What term should come first in standard form? Yeah, 10x to the 8th. So biggest exponent first. What comes next? Yeah, minus x to the 4th on what? 5x squared. And then minus 6x, and then plus 7. There we go, that's the whole thing. You can write on the test, by the way. I'm not somebody who does like a class set, so you can write all over the test. You can have scrap paper, so make sure that you know you can do stuff like this on the test too, where you can cross stuff off once you use it. Like all these strategies you can still use. Okay, standard form, check. What is the degree? Bless you. 8. And the leading coefficient? 10. Good. All right. Number 2, somebody said, did I mean for there to be 2x squared? No, but that's the way it went. So we're just gonna, distribute and combine everything and move about our day. That's not what I meant to do, and I realized it as soon as I wrote it. And I didn't fix it because my whiteout, I think, is from, I don't know, maybe 2003, and it's solidified at this point, so I left it. Okay, so distribute the minus, this becomes minus 2x squared. Distribute the minus, this becomes positive 3x squared. Distribute the minus, this becomes negative x. All right, let's find our like terms. Does 3x cubed have a like term, buddy? No, it was probably supposed to, but it doesn't. Okay. 4x squared, does that one have a like term, buddy? Oh, it has 2 like term buddies. There they are. And then what about the other ones? Does the minus 6 or the minus x have a buddy? No. Okay, here we go. So 3x cubed, nothing to combine with it. 4 take away 2 is 2, plus 3 is 5. So I have 5x squared. I have my minus x still and my minus 6. Simplifying. So this one I need to FOIL. I need to multiply into the parentheses and be careful because there are 2 different variables going on. So I get 10xy minus 50x squared plus 6y squared minus 30xy. Okay. Do I have any like terms that I can combine? Yeah, the xy's. So I've got negative 50x squared. 10 take away 30 is negative 20xy. And then I've got my 6y squared. Now remember that these are multiple choice. So the answers are going to be given to you because a lot of times you guys would ask me like, well, should the y squared come next because it's a squared, right? They'll already be there, so you're not going to have to worry about, having it in the perfect order. You're going to pick the one that matches the correct answer. All right, next. This one just says simplify. These aren't very tricky today, I don't think. 5x cubed plus 8x cubed. Yep, 13x cubed. And then I've got 3x squared minus 2x squared. Yeah. I've got this minus 10x that doesn't have a buddy. And then I have, what did I do? Hold on, what did I do? Okay, 5 and 8 to 13. 2 minus 1 should just be 1x squared. Yes, I don't know what I'm doing. Multiplying? I'm not sure. Should be positive 1x squared. Yep. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Let's just make the 6 go away and change that to a plus.
No, it's double x squared.
Now it looks like, yeah, no, I don't like.
X squared written out with X squared at the end.
Okay, well, we'll rewrite that because you know I can't live like that. All right, and then 12 plus 15, 27. All right, so 13x squared, I got to rewrite it. I can't live like that. Plus 1x squared minus 10x plus 27.
13x cubed.
Gosh darn, what am I doing today? I don't know. Something. Okay. What is a polynomial and what isn't? So what is a polynomial? You could have something like 4x squared plus 6x plus 10. You could have 1/3 x minus 15. There are so many things that you could have that are polynomials. What is not a polynomial? That is when you have something where you have x in the denominator. So if you have x in the denominator, that's not okay. What else isn't okay? If you have a root of some sort and x is under said root. So these are things that would not be polynomial. So there are some questions that are just that easy and say, would it be a polynomial, yes or no?
It is a polynomial, right, if it's in the numerator, if x is in the numerator, but not in the denominator.
Correct. That's why this one's okay, because it's 1/3 x. So truly x could be off to the side or in the numerator.
Okay.
So it's fine as long as it's not in the denominator.
Okay.
Are we good with that one? Okay. So tomorrow we're going to finish up and we're going to do some factoring. I don't know what happened to this. Maybe it's a 4? I'll have to figure that out. We're going to finish up some factoring. Also, one thing I want to note, go back to this warm-up for a minute. This is the warm-up we're going to do on Monday for the non-calculator portion of the exam. So this is the part that you need to be prepared to complete without a calculator. Now, you can still use your note card. So the note card is still fair game. So you can add anything you'd like to your note card. No, I'm not going to pick super obnoxious numbers that are going to take you 5 years to deal with. Also, the non-calculator part is short answer. So the non-calculator part is the only chunk that is short answer. And there are only literally 2 questions on the non-calculator part, but they just both have a bunch of parts. So it looks very similar to this, right? It's going to be very similar. Okay, and we'll talk more about it. If you're nervous in advance and you want to practice them together, we can. What were you going to say? So this is non-calculator, this is Tuesday, this is short answer. It's the only part that's short answer. And like I said, trust me that short answer is typically better in terms of grades because I can give partial credit. So I actually prefer short answer in that way. Okay.